Good morning, guys. Ebontis here with your Challenge of Elders solo run-through. Just to let you guys know, it is small arms and precision kill bonus, so bring a scout rifle, decently high impact but fast firing, so you can use that to take the guys out. I'm using a multi-tool. Anything you have that works that well is also good. Be careful with something like hung jury, because if you have the explosions and you kill people without getting that precision kill, you want that precision kill for your points. First guy we have this morning is the Wretched Knight. His main thing is the bombs around the room. Other than that, he is pretty straightforward. So look for the guys to spawn. You'll have these three over here first. Try and tag them as they come out. You'll have these over here on your left. Again, trying to tag these guys as they come out, of course, is going to make this a little quicker when possible. Take those single shots, make sure they count, and then go for the wizards quickly. You want those down fast, so they don't try anything too crazy like running away, as they tend to like to do. Get those precision kills. Honestly, guys, this one should be straightforward. It's more just trying to see if you can get your points as fast as you can, and also trying to see what you can do to see if you can do this full card in 2 runs. So anything you got, sniper, of course, they still work, but small arms is going to be more effective. We've got reinforcements incoming, so if you want to do that, you can drop down here and catch them as they come out the door. You got a few behind, got one more walking out. Pick anything off you can from range, and the nice safe place is honestly back under here. You can have a lot of these guys up here, and if they're going to jump off for you, that always works. Watch your shots, just make sure you're not leaving yourself too exposed. And always make sure you get those precision kills. They should be pretty easy this morning, so take your time and go for them. Also, bring machine guns, going to be beneficial in case you do want it, but honestly, any solid scout rifle is still probably going to be your absolute best bet. The amount of damage you can put out versus anything else is just going to be pretty dwarfed. If you run into a tough spot, I like jumping over here. For one, there's no little mines. 2, you've got this little wall that you can use, so as he's firing, his arc is not going to go up, so you're going to be pretty safe, especially if you play with these corners. So once you get the guys to start spawning, come on down, pick them off as they come out. If you miss, no big deal. And then I'm going to try and actually see if I can get bonus points here with this. For one, it's a way to make orbs. So as a Titan, you don't have a whole lot of bonus that you're going to get. Like Hunter, you can obviously tether. That's going to be a nice way to make some orbs. But if you don't, for example, have that, then you'll definitely drop them even quicker. Of course, if you miss one, be careful. Those precision kills will be even more lethal depending on what you're firing at. Find that other wizard. It's going to be floating around somewhere. So I'm getting precision kill. I'm not getting any extra bonus. Now, if you were with other people, you could get that support roll. So as a Titan, that's probably the best thing you can do, is bring out a bubble. Have that support. I feel like there should be one more wizard somewhere, but I'm just not seeing him. Trying to go fast. As soon as you see reinforcements incoming, get a few more shots into him, and then you can come back down here and hide. Wait for these guys to come out there. Pretty easy targets. Should be 3 in each one. Nice to have them come flying to you. Watch your back. And if for some reason you just need a little bit of precaution's sake there, you can drop those guys really fast. You're doing 10 grand, so make sure those shots are definitely precision. They will go down in a big, big hurry. Again, time of the essence here. See what you can do to try and kill these as fast as you can, just so you don't actually miss out on any of those time deductions. And get all your points this morning. Alright, I think that's probably going to wrap it for this round. Do the damage, and I'm going to prep him this time for pretty much final kill. Just because we're getting pretty close. Next boss, Wax Wave, should be starting here shortly. When they come out, I'm going to want him basically one shot away, so you can get the enemies to spawn. He's not going to be too bad, and then get him really close, just about like that. He's got bombs coming. Got a little bit of point deduction right now. Nothing too major. Just watch for that as it's coming along. Wait for these guys to come around the corner, and if you can go for the wizards, of course, get them early on. Makes this a little easier. Also, you pull some of the guys down from the top. Once the wizards are down, they typically won't hide quite as much. Like these guys will start jumping down. There's going to be plenty of them. A few of them out there. Of course, if they're right there in front of your face, just again, precision kill. Alright, 7 grand. That should pretty much do it. Ammo around like crazy. I think that's most of the enemies. And then finish him off. Alright, so 7,800. Not too bad, pretty quick. I think I had 2 deductions.
They are dead. You are not. Go back to airlock. Yes.
Alright, so that's round 1, guys. Pretty straightforward, pretty clean. He doesn't have too much going on. Just has the bombs around the edge of the map, but if you stay in the front, you should be fine. I think I lost maybe 150 points. Not too bad. That death is in there. I just went in to get a little quick, clean run. Alright, so round 2. We're going to have Vex and we're going to have the Seditious Mind. This is the one that puts the red circle on the ground, so make sure you guys watch out for that and don't stand in it. Other than that, it's actually really not too bad. Of course, watch out for the hobgoblins. They still sting. But as we're on small arms, you should take most things down pretty quickly. You just got to make sure to be precise with those crit shots. That's probably the hardest thing with Vex. Just make sure you get those crit shots and take your time. You're going to be doing so much damage. If you double shot a goblin, that's the red circle on the ground. Prime example. Has a little bomb above it. And then when it detonates, it hurts. So you'll have taken out here. And you just have to find the best spot so you can actually get those crit shots. Now, being as these are actually taken this morning, the crit spot is actually a little easier to hit. If they were normal Vex, it would probably be a little harder. But it's pretty forgiving, so you're not going to be in too bad a shape here, honestly. Watch for their shields, of course, those are going to be a little annoying. And honestly, if you stay back in this area, watch behind you, but they really shouldn't come behind you too frequently. So just main thing about over here is just watch the red circle on the ground, and you should be alright. Most things you can pretty much tag as well with one shot. You're doing 8 grand with a scout rifle. Goes pretty quick. Feels like I've got a couple stragglers out here. And there's that red circle on the ground. Again, make sure you're not standing in it when that thing goes down. And then just go for the few goblins that are straggling out there. Now once you have pretty much no pings on your radar, it's a good time to go for the boss. Start pumping some damage into him. And again, just like before, try and find a place where you can shoot him, where he's not getting too many shots on you. And then as soon as you see the reinforcements coming in, put a few extra shots into him, just so you're pretty much ready for the next round when you can be. Just not too many though. And not hung in a wall like I was. Alright. Try not to do what I just did. And then just start tagging them. So go for the goblins. Of course, those are going to be your shielders. Hobgoblins will be a little more important to take down. Some can flank to your right, so just be aware of that as well. Precision kills for days. Watch what I'm standing in there. That's the little red circle. And some of these guys will just come at you. Of course, with your Midas, make sure you put the little hat on them for your precision kills. Hobgoblins will be coming over. Watch him as well. This dude is creeping somewhere over here. There we go. Start picking these guys off. Those shots will hurt a little bit, but watch that red dot. If you need to come over here, get yourself a little separation between you and the boss, you can. And then you can work on him from back in this middle section. And again, you can put a lot of damage into him pretty quickly with a mid-firing scout rifle just because small arms is so effective. Take those few extra shots, and then best thing you can probably take out first is these hobgoblins here in the back. Try not to die, of course. Important. Ruins your day if you do. Now the shielding goblins gonna make that a little harder. And how we doing? Going along pretty quick here. Going for every precision shot you can. It's just important to make sure you make them count. Watch that red ring on the ground. A little bomb will go off just like that, and you do not want to be standing in that. If the hobgoblins go down, the goblins themselves will kind of feed themselves to you, just like this. Nothing too dramatic. Looks like I've got about one more. Couple more, apparently. Come on. Watch that red ring and the bomb. Pretty much standing in it like an unintelligent person. I think I've got two more of these guys left. And again, you want to kill them with precision kills, but you want to do it quickly. If you're having any issues, just make sure you watch your time and be speedy about all of it. I'm going to grab some ammo here real quick. Got enemies spawning. And then just watch where they spawn. So apparently these guys are going to be over here on this side. Come back here to the middle, see if you can find those hobgoblins. Those are a nice thing to take out quickly. But of course, watch your flank if you're staying back in this tunnel. It's a nice place to stand, just because you don't have nearly as much to worry about in the grand scheme of the enemies coming from your sides and things like that. But those bombs can catch you off guard if you're just not paying attention. So just watch for those. You can come over here. A lot of them will come up this ramp, actually. So depending on who's shielding who, you have a decent chance at actually seeing them. Sometimes they'll warp, of course. Ow. Trouble. Got a little impatience here. Doing alright, though, on time. Need to actually see the guy who's trying to shoot me. Come on. Got a hobgoblin behind me. That's going to make a few orbs. Taking a little longer on this round than I'd like to. I've got a little bit of a deduction. I don't want more than one or two of those if I can help it. Of course, if you're by yourself, you're not going to go for total max score of the week, but you can do a lot. You can definitely go for like 50. Should be pretty easy. Reinforcements should be coming soon, but as this is going to be the last round of reinforcements, again, try and prep him as much as you can to get close. So those last shots are going to be pretty quick. Again, the three that if you can take them out quickly. Definitely those hobgoblins being an important set over there on the right-hand side. Also, the faster you can kill them, the less chance you have for them to be shielded, which makes things easier too. Again, I'm not seeing any guys right in front of me, so I'm going to prep him just a little bit. Come over here and get these guys that are going to walk up the ramp to me. Again, some will be shielded, some will be walking around. Try and pick off the shielders. And they're lined up perfectly like that. It's a bit of a pain. Just picking them off one by one. Alright, I think I got like one more here. I think I may have lost like 150, something like that. Got a really good run of them though. I'm going to pop a 3 of coins just because I know that deduction did just happen, so I've got a little bit of time. And finish him off here. And that's a wrap. So that's round 2, guys. Again, watch the hobgoblins and the shielders. Outside of that, not too much to worry about. I got a random engram. That one can go to my postmaster. As you can see, ammo's on the ground, but I'm not really using anything else. I mean, if you get into a pinch and you need to switch to a machine gun, it's better to have that than a rocket launcher. And your primary is still going to probably hit harder and faster than a sniper rifle would on the bosses. So, scout rifle with a decent amount of ammo and you're going to be in good shape. Alright guys, so round 3 is going to be Keksis. He is going to be the taken, basically, fallen guy. And his main thing, he's got a bomb. It's going to drain your abilities partially when he charges it up. Now granted, as we're just going for primary kills with precision kills really with small arms, it's not really that bad. He's not going to affect you that much. Nothing he does is really going to make that much of a difference. So best thing you can do is honestly not worry about that bomb because it doesn't affect you. Now there's other times when it would, because you can hear it charging up in the background. These little pansies run away like crazy. If you hit a Vandal, hit them quick, because you want to make sure that they don't pop their shields. The most annoying thing that you can lose time on is a Vandal popping his shield. There's that Blight Bomb going off. You'll see that I'm going to lose some special energy, some grenade energy. Again, those precision kills sometimes take a little work trying to time those things right and dodge the Vandal from doing what it's going to do. But there's Keksis, he's in the back. Watch your, you can put some shots into his head. You can stagger him with a hard sniper. But these three right here, these Vandals, they usually spawn on the other side, or there might be a pair on both. You gotta watch out for those more than just about anything because of what they will, how hard they will hit you. They hit you harder than just about anything. For whatever reason, they definitely just do. So watch those. He should be creeping up around, so I'm gonna start putting some damage into him. Don't have a whole lot of room to move over here. But if he starts running towards you, then you can back off the cliff, and hey, if reinforcements come at the time, then you'll be alright. Now, the three you want to watch again, it's these line rifle Vandals. They spawn over here on this side, and you can check their solar cannons. Those are the main ones that you want to take out quickly, first off, just because they're going to be ones that wreck you from halfway across the map. And then secondly, watch your ammo. Apparently I'm running low. Precision kills a little harder on some of these just due to the kind of odd angle of their heads at times. I'm doing terrible right now at this. Of course, watch the black balls of doom. Take those shots where you can get them. Looks like I've got a Vandal over here. See, I try and double tap those Vandals because I want to get the... It's almost better to go for a body shot and then a headshot on them, because you don't want them to make their shield. It's one of the most annoying things they can do. And he's, of course, over here. I'm trying to find me some ammo at the moment, actually, because I'm hurting in that department. You would think primary wouldn't be that hard. It's not even juggler, it's just timing of them not being in here. So if you can find the Thrall, start working on him. I think I'm probably pretty good on enemies at this point. And then just shimmy back and forth between those little balls of doom. And once you get the enemies spawning, then just make sure you get out of the way. His head is a bit weird, but you can stagger him. Any more enemies over here? See, not a precision kill there. It's a huge difference in points, so you want those precision kills. Take the time to get them. It's going to make a difference in your score. Now, one thing about that Blight Ball, it will affect your mobility, so you won't be able to get away nearly as quickly as you have been previously. So just make note of that. If you're in a tough spot and that Blight Bomb goes off, you're going to need to run a little more than normal, potentially. If you get a spot on him as well, if you're running around, put some shots into him. Potentially it's a good time to do that, just because it'll be... Now I'm going to pop a little shield here. Use that to my benefit so I can also one-shot these guys. It helps give you those clean kills. Now he's summoning explosives. And I think I've got to be pretty good on enemies. It's nice to jump up and do a quick scan. You can see I've got a couple more. Those are those solar snipers. Again, watch those. They're going to be more on the painful side. And if he's going to sit there and fire it into a wall, I'm not going to argue. Again, prep him a little bit. Watch those sniper shots. Again, try and come over here on the left hand, this right hand side from the door, I should say. And try and get ready to take these Vandals out. These three quick ones. That's actually, yeah. Wherever they end up running to. If they're up here with you, well, can't win that battle. Wait for that to drop. Not precision kills. I'm doing terrible on that. I need ammo too. This is bad. And again, these are the three that you want to take out. you gotta move, move quick. Fly through the middle. Looks like I've got a couple guys up here. Here's your 3. Watch them. Go for your precision shots. And again, just take your time to get those shots too. Shouldn't be too bad, and it's going to be totally worth it. And again, make sure to look out for those solar vandals. Those are the ones that are going to really sting a lot. I'm probably close to the last round, so here, again, try and prep him as much as you can. Actually threw a grenade on him there. Apparently I'm not done though, or I got a reinforcement round and I didn't know it. I'm either really close or just perfectly timed, one of the two. Trying to find those last thrall. Got some ammo. They're coming. There he is. Now I gotta find the boss. There he is. There should be an easy time if you're at this much range to get some damage into him. Try and prep him for pretty much just your final shot. Watch those sniper shots. Got a little bit of damage reduction, but trying to get over 50,000 on this run here. Again, there's your vandals in the back. If you can pick them off from range, you get a little more forgiveness in the world of precision shots from range too. That's another reason a scout rifle can be beneficial. Oh, he just suppressed me, so I can't use my ability. Kind of about to use that and counting on something that wasn't there. Little deduction there. I want him down. I was just trying to pick everybody off. Terrible shooting at the moment. Try not to die if you get this far in. It's those vandal snipers. Now it's a nice thing, you can one-shot him with that little buff. I think we're getting pretty close here. Apparently I've got a thrall over here. Dang it, I got another deduction. Did not want that, I was trying to avoid that if possible. Trying to see how much I can get, and now I'm going to take advantage of my little blessing, or weapons of light bubble here, and try and finish him off. Ultra kill, precision kill, 53-7. I will take it. And channel that down. That's a wrap, guys. 53-7. I probably lost a little more than I wanted to. Those vandal shields and things make it a little tricky. But that's it, guys. For a Titan, I don't know of many other things you can use to get a bonus to your score. You can pop your bubble as much as you can to make orbs. That's always going to be a nice benefit. But like a hunter, you'll be able to tether a lot of enemies and make plenty orbs that way. A warlock, on the other hand, I don't see a big benefit there either. So to get that precision kill, I mean, you can go wipe out a ton of enemies with Stormcaller, but you won't get the same amount of points. So you're going to be doing a similar thing with some precision item that you've got and quickly killing the enemies. So you can see 53,000, definitely be able to do this in 2. You can fill up a full sigil, so I'll be at like 96, 97 if I just double that. So not a problem to get 90 and 2,000. I'm sorry, I can't do math. I'd be at 106. So that's pretty much a wrap, guys, though. Hope this is helpful. I'll get ones out for the other class. The hunter will be probably the most interesting with the tether, just because you can use that to, for one, tether the guys, slow them down, get a whole lot of precision shots, make those orbs and things like that. So hopefully this one helped you guys out. And thanks for tuning in, guys, checking out the channel. Subscribe there. Drop a like on this video, of course, if you did enjoy it. Outside of that, I'm going to go see what loot I got, and have yourself a good week, guys.